Beginning in 2022 and within only 24 months, my life changed in ways I never could have imagined. Back then, life looked beautiful. I was performing and working spiritually, and after 2 failed marriages, I finally believed I'd found someone I could trust. One night, after praying for some clarity, God guided me straight to the truth. I drove without knowing why, and I found him with his therapist. That moment broke something inside of me, and it was the night music stopped. 4 brutal months later, on a random walk, I was led into the church denomination I had served years ago. They offered me a part time youth director position, and I left my higher paying work because I knew God wanted me there. And honestly, I needed the church more than I ever realized. Then one of the biggest hurricanes hit our area, and 3 weeks after that, my father, my first love, passed away. Another devastating blow. My body began to break under the weight of it all. I lost weight, I developed shingles on Christmas Day, and then my son, my beautiful Cameron, became very sick. Born with a single ventricle, his liver was now failing. I flew to Chicago as often as I could, even when I had no money, because time with him mattered more than anything. We tried to live fully: the Bean, the aquarium, Hamilton, the art museum, moments I will treasure forever. He even got to see his little brother marry his best friend, and later he was able to meet their beautiful child. But slowly he grew weaker. Swelling, fatigue, waiting rooms, CT scans, prayers whispered in the hallways. He was being considered for a heart and liver transplant, and then suddenly he wasn't. He had weeks to months. He asked to come home to Florida, surrounded by family, and I held his hand and was listening to his beautiful heart until it faded. God carried us through his final breath. That same morning, the morning he passed, we were scheduled to move into a new space. And when I returned home, 2 cardinals appeared on my lanai. 5 years there, and I had never seen a cardinal. I knew it was God, and I knew it was my Cameron. A few weeks later, when I returned to my church job, they told me my position was immediately eliminated. But I felt no anger. I knew God was moving me into a new season, that my time there had served its purpose. So I began to write. Heartbreak, betrayal, illness, caregiving, and unimaginable loss. Writing became my way to breathe again. My faith never wavered, it only deepened. And that's how the little book of Big Grief was born, as a companion for the grieving and for those who want to help us. This is my story, and if you feel called to read my little book, thank you, truly.